I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 10 years old. It was a misdiagnosis. I don't have bipolar disorder. But I went through the stigma of what people with depression and bipolar disorder go through for many, many years of my life. And then I found out that I actually have autism. I had teachers that would take points off of my tests for rocking back and forth because it was distracting. And every day I'd come home and I'd ask my mom, why don't people like me? Why don't I have any friends? It wasn't really until I was about 17, I'd say, that I really sat down and thought about it all and realized that, unfortunately, and not due to my own being, not my fault, that I had to make some changes in my own life just to be able to communicate on a personal level with another human being. Autism it's a window that's foggy, and you're standing on one side of it and you're trying to look out, and you can kind of make out the picture outside, but it's blurry and you have to come up with the details yourself, and sometimes they're right and sometimes they're not. Anxiety is it's this dark black void that just hangs over you like a rain cloud. It's pouring and doesn't stop. It feels like happiness was a lie. And like all I ever felt was just dark. That there's just this dark force just crowding around me. And every decision that I make, every step I take, everything I think, it's just life telling me that I'm not good enough, and I never was, and I never will be. If I could turn it off, I would. There's this monster, I think, that lives inside of the minds of people like me that, it just says these little things all throughout the day. Like, oh, you're worthless. Nobody loves you. You're just crazy. You're just a crazy person, and you'll never be better. You'll be ill for the rest of your life, and no matter what you do, you're just crazy and you're wrong, and you're going to die and no one's going to care. And practice and defiance help to kind of make that monster a little bit less noisy, but when you call someone crazy or insane, you might be feeding that monster, giving it the fuel to pipe up and hurt that person just a little bit more, or maybe to the point where they go home and put a gun to their head. Do something to hurt themselves or someone that they love. It's funny how much more language can affect somebody than you might think. I'm not just someone with autism and anxiety. I'm a young woman. I work really hard. I'm good at what I do. I care about my friends. I'm artistic. I've made all sorts of things. I've written poetry. I make films. I play music. I sing. I have pets that love me. I take care of them. I love taking care of people and taking care of things, and sometimes I make my friends laugh. I don't know if I'm funny. I'm not the right person to judge, but they seem to think so, and there's a lot more to me than my mental health. I like Mexican food. A lot. I like sitting in a rainstorm, which doesn't happen here. And I like to spend my time with really good people. I like rainbows and unicorns and puppies and kittens in baskets with bow ties. The Legend of Zelda. I don't know. I like things just like everyone else does. I work just as hard as everyone else. I have cats. Sandy and Monkey. Sometimes I don't rock, sometimes I sit still, but this is just kind of how my body has always been, it's how it's always functioned. This is just what my body does. Here's the bottom line. You don't know everyone's brain. You don't know what they've been through, or what they've seen, or where they've been. And words are powerful. Words can be strong enough to alter or devastate or even end a life. It's really important to pay attention to what you say. Stop calling me crazy. Stop calling me odd. Stop calling me wrong. Because there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just different from you. It is take 4, isn't it?
Dad.
Okay.